All right, guys, getting ready to go out. But before I go out, I got to tell you guys something, okay? I saw the headlines. I saw that AMC insiders were having conversations on the phone with their finance guys. You know, all these guys who hold the bonds on AMC, the banks, 3 banks, right, went ahead and suspended the covenants last year. They're now up for renewal this week right now. So I anticipate a couple things. I anticipate AMC, of course, hedging the news of GameStop's profitability with their own nonsense. They should be filing for bankruptcy, so there's no way out of it for AMC. There's no way they can show a profit, which they never have. 2, they don't service their debt. And 3, they can't get from underneath that debt. The debt is self-induced. It's what private equity does. They leverage their own position via assets, borrow money. Hopefully they can expand and grow and generate a profit of some kind with all of this growth. The unfortunate part is the movie industry is a failing industry, right? Or it's diminishing. And that's because of streaming and everything else. So Adam Aron's been there for 7-8 years. And what did he do? $7.7 billion worth of what you would call retained earnings, but in the negative, right? So it's actually retained losses, $7.7 billion. But who cares? We know that it's private equity. We know that it's Apollo driven. And you saw the deals with Ventura, the pipe deals they've done over this time frame. You saw Ape, you saw HYMC investment, you saw all these things. So I want to tell people something, because like this is a mentality, okay? So just so that we're clear, when a company has runway, like GameStop does, right? They have zero debt, they have all the runway in the world because they have all this cash, and they have the ability and the options to say no. That is what AMC never had, and what they don't have today. They are at the mercy of the bond holder. And I've said this from day one, but those banks and those bondholders actually hold them to what they can do and will do. JP Morgan, for example. So I'm just telling you because this company has been run the wrong way for a very long time on purpose. And that's allegedly, right? I would tell you, watch Connect the Dots part 18 or whatever it was on one of the videos that we made. But Adam Aron's been doing this for a very long time. But the CFO will not be there. And that's Sean Goodman. He will not be there moving forward. And I mean that very soon, because you have to have like 3 to 5 times your salary in shares. You have to hold. It's part of the bylaws. And the unfortunate part is none of the insiders hold a position in their AMC shares because they sell them the minute they get them. It's because they know they're filing for bankruptcy. Like, they know the playbook. They know what's happening here. The only one going to ride it out to the end is apparently Adam Aron, but he already made his $60 million. You know, his kids even made $20-30 million off this position. So there's a lot to look forward to coming up for them. I anticipate when earnings comes out, like I said, they're going to announce some type of, hey, we're filing for bankruptcy, or we're going to suspend covenants again for another year. But I don't know how they survive. I've looked at the box office numbers, and like I said, it's the worst box office numbers in the last 25 to 30 years. So that's AMC in a nutshell. For GameStop, obviously I'm jacked. I'm jacked to the tits. I'm telling you right now, I can't even get enough of it when it comes what's going to be coming for Tuesday. But people are out there, and people are ready to just tell you, hey, they're not doing too much, whatever it may be. But if you saw Ryan Cohen was hiring for a new engineer, he says he's going to work with them directly. I don't know if it has to deal with the rebranding of what GameStop will be, could be, should be when it comes to Jamaica, whatever it is. But you can't buy GameStop apparel on the website domestically in the U.S. So they got rid of everything that said GameStop, and we're going to wait to see what they rebrand it with, if that's the case. Or they're restructuring and or reorganizing the deal, because that's part of what I'm trying to tell you. Like, when you run a business and you have runway, you don't have to say yes. You can say no. You know, if you ask me to do something, I can say no because I don't need the money, or I don't need to bend at whatever call you do. And that's exactly why these individuals, and I'm talking about, there's so many companies that are forced to do things that you would want to say no to. But hey, money's money, and the deal's the deal for all of them. Not for me, not for GameStop. Thank you, Ryan Cohen, for doing it the way you have, saying no to a lot and or renegotiating whatever you need to do, because it matters in the end. So do the right thing. Make sure you have runway. Make sure you have cash in the bank to do it. And this way you can have that FU money one day. Hey, what do you know? GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. Enjoy it, guys. I'll see you around. Peace.